family, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Today's video is another natural hair video. I'm going to be talking to you about a very important topic that a lot of us actually got wrong in the past, and that could be the cause of a lot of our hair failures. So if you want to know one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of us are doing that is causing our hair either not to grow or to fall out, then please continue to watch. All right, family, so here we are at the salon, and this is my fro. It's really crazy to see my hair like this. I'm used to a big fro, and if you guys remember my hair, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But we have been in a transition, and this is what the new fro is looking like. And if I can be honest, it's not bad. It looks nice and healthy. Not completely healthy, as you can see. Some parts are a little longer than others. I want to get to the point where it's all even. That's the journey. That's the point we're trying to get to. I tried to start this natural hair journey with you all, but something keeps coming up. The devil is busy, but we're not going to stop. We're going to keep going. So we're just going to pick up right where we left off. All right. I want to get to a point where I can wear my fro just out and just have it look beautiful. So the one thing I wanted to talk to you about that could possibly be the cost of your hair either not growing, staying the same length forever and ever, or even the cost of your hair breaking. And that is the frequency of how you wash your hair. Let me explain what that means. A lot of times us Black people believe that you don't have to wash your hair every day. You don't have to wash it every week. You don't even have to wash it every month. I am one of those people, or at least I was one of those people. But throughout my journey, and especially with the new journey that I'm starting, I realized that there is some faults and some, imperfection with that rule. Think about your body. What happens when you go 2, 3, 4, 5 days without taking a shower? You start to smell, your skin starts to be dry, you just start to look funny, and you don't look or feel like yourself. Same thing with your oral hygiene. What happens if you go 1, 2, 3 days without brushing your teeth? Let's say you were in some kind of, I don't even know what to compare it to, but let's just say you've gone a few days without brushing your teeth. What happens? Your breath starts to smell really bad. Your mouth feels funny. Your mouth feels dry. You feel like you have plaque on your teeth. It is just a very bad scene or feeling, right? It's the same with your hair, y'all. I am completely against going 3, 4, 5 months not washing your hair. I used to be one of those people, like I said, and I have several videos on going 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks without washing my hair. But what I realized is that when I started to see that my hair was falling out and I was going through a really stressful time of my life, as I said before, I would braid my hair and just put it away. And I would always say that, yeah, I'm a Black girl. I don't need to wash my hair every day. But the bad thing with that is whenever I would take my braids out, I would notice a lot of breakage, way more than regular. And then some people might argue and say that your hair is supposed to fall out, a certain amount is supposed to fall out every day. So when your hair is braided for that long, when you take it out and see a lot of breakage, that is where that's from. It's just not falling out on a daily basis like it should because it's braided up. So when you take the braids out, when you see a massive amount of fallout, that's where that's from. But I disagree. Think about it. When people try to get locks, right? Dreadlocks, they don't comb their hair. They don't detangle it. They don't do any of that stuff to it. They just twist it or wrap it or however way they do it. And that's how they end up with dreadlocks. And when you go weeks without combing, washing, shampooing, or conditioning your hair, that is the same effect you're going to get. So that's what I noticed when my hair started to fall out. And the more my hair was falling out, the more I would take my braids out and see a lot of fallouts and a lot of breakage and unevenness. I would wash it, do my little treatments and this and that, braid it back up. And when I take those braids out, the same thing would happen. And I went from a full head of hair, beautiful, thick, long hair, to my hair completely falling out, looking very unhealthy, very uneven. And I'm talking my edges, my everything. My hair was just so unhealthy, and I was wondering why that was. Literally, when I started my channel, my hair went from chin length all the way to mid back. Why is it that it's falling out now? Is it the products that I'm using? Is it the things that I'm trying now? The truth is, that is not the case. The difference between whenever my hair was growing and healthy and thick and beautiful to now is that I took less care of my hair. I didn't touch my hair as much. I didn't comb it as much. I didn't shampoo my hair as much. I didn't do anything with my hair. So that was the problem. That was the cause of the breakage and the damage of my hair. Because before that, I was doing my hair on a weekly basis. I was doing all kinds of treatments. I was shampooing my hair. I was showing you guys all of these things to use on your hair to grow your hair. And my hair showed it. My hair was beautiful. It was thick. It was long. It was healthy. But once I stopped making those natural hair videos and I started to go through a stressful time in my life, I completely neglected my hair and let it go. And that is when I saw the worst breakage. I cannot believe that I went from having such beautiful hair and literally teaching people on how to grow their hair to now having damaged hair. But that is okay. That is the reason I wanted to share this with you guys. The whole myth about going 5-6 months without washing your hair is a bad idea. It's a horrible idea. You have to wash your hair at least on a monthly basis. But if you ask me, I would say at least every 2 weeks. That is the journey that I'm on right now, because that is what I did before when I saw my hair at its best, when my hair was just flourishing and just so beautiful versus what I'm doing now. So I would say wash your hair, shampoo your hair, or condition your hair every 2 weeks, at least every 2 weeks. The main reason why it is so important to wash or shampoo your hair is simply to get your scalp clean. Just like with the oral hygiene that I talked about before, or the body hygiene, your scalp needs to be cleaned. Your scalp needs to be free of buildup. It needs to be free of products. It needs to be free of oils. It needs to be free of anything that's going to clog your pores and prevent your hair from growing, and anything that's going to dry your actual hair to the point where it starts to break. So the best way to prevent this and the best way to encourage beautiful, natural, thick hair is to wash or shampoo your hair at least every 2 weeks. Some people are doing weekly, but I know that we're all busy. We all have kids. We all have a life. We can't do our natural hair, especially natural hair, just because it's hard to deal with. We can't do that on a weekly basis. So I would encourage you to do every 2 weeks. And I promise you, you'll start to see a difference. You'll start to see that not only will your hair start to grow really nicely, you'll start to see some thickness. You'll start to see shine. You'll start to see bounce. You'll start to see volume. You'll start to see health. And most importantly, you'll start to see that your hair is going to be much, much easier to manipulate. So wash days are not going to be a chore anymore. Wash days are not going to be super difficult anymore. Wash days are actually going to be fun. So on this natural hair journey that we're starting back up again, I want to challenge you all to start this wash day routine journey with me. For me, as I said, I'm going to try to do at least every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, I'm going to take my braids, my twist, my wig, whatever I have, I'm going to take it out, make sure to wash or shampoo or do a treatment, or just I'm going to do something with my hair to get rid of all of the dirt and debris on my scalp and the shaft of my hair as well. I'm going to promote cleanliness on my hair and my scalp, and I'm going to promote growth by doing this. So I challenge you all to join this with me. So if you think you can do this, I want you to comment wash day down below. So from now on, moving forward, we are going to be washing our hair every 2 weeks, and we're going to be trimming our hair every month or so. So if you agree with me, and if you want to start this journey with me, if you want to see the biggest difference in your hair, not only just the growth, the shine, the volume, and all of that, if you want to be just able to grab your hair, grab a comb, and just comb through it or brush through it, if you want to be able to train your hair where it's manageable, where it's not a chore, where it doesn't feel like a nightmare when it's time to wash your hair, I promise you, shampooing or deep conditioning, but most importantly, shampooing your hair every week or every 2 weeks is going to change your life. Try this, and I promise you, within 2 months of doing this, you'll see a big difference. All right, family? So this is the part of the journey that I wanted to share with you all, and I hope you all can join me on this. All right? So don't forget to comment, watch day below if you're going to join this with me. All right, family? Thank you all again so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.